everyone, it's Casman Plus YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I'm going to be recapping the round 16 games. Can Gold Coast beat Richmond on a Thursday night and cause a massive upset, or will Richmond find their mojo? Friday night's game. Can Geelong win the game at home against Essendon, or will Essendon get their first win since playing there in 1993? Can Melbourne win another game at the MCG, or will the Giants cause an upset? Will Adelaide knock off the Lions, or will Brisbane be too good? Will Fremantle beat Carlton at the MCG, or will Carlton win again? And who else played? Will Hawthorn get the job done for Sean Burgoyne's 400th game? Or will Port Adelaide spoil the party? Will Sydney beat the Eagles in Geelong? Or will we see a West Coast win in Geelong? Can Collingwood knock off the Saints? Or the Saints knock off the Pies? Will Bulldogs beat struggling North? Will Bulldogs beat the struggling North, or will North upset the Bulldogs? Now, if you're new to this channel and you're watching this for the first time, welcome. As you would have seen, I've gone through the games and I'll talk about it. And returning Magpies, welcome back. Thursday night was an upset. Gold Coast kicked 10 behind. More that they probably should have beaten Richmond by 60 points or more, for sure. It was a really surprising win for the Suns. Big win in their history. Did what they need to do to knock off Richmond, who are struggling a little bit and not performing so well. Geelong again did what they had to do in a really good game against the Bombers. Melbourne copped an upset of the round, losing to the Giants. And the Giants played pretty well with Toby Green, all the rest. And you see the plan on how you beat Melbourne as well. It's not allowed May and Lever to intercept marks. That's one way you got to do it. Is you got to kick it to grass and make it difficult for them to try and take a mark inside your forward 50, and it just shows you on how good that plan is. That does work. Every other team knows that, and you always got to have a plan to beat them as well. Brisbane were too good against the Adelaide Crows. Kind of expected that. You know it was going to happen. Big win, as I said. Can't just discount that performance. That was a crushing display. Fremantle didn't score in the last quarter against Carlton. In the first quarter, 2 quarters, Carlton got the job done. Question marks is now that I don't think they'll beat Geelong, but certainly that they won't win. Because you can't afford to play 2 quarters against a team like Fremantle, who you can keep any team goalless and scoreless in a quarter. First quarter, Fremantle did struggle. But you got to play more than 2 quarters. Playing 3.5 quarters, that might get the job done most times or not. But playing the games over 4 quarters, again, there's still question marks over Carlton as well. as much as anything. So I still think that great win. 16 points against the Dockers. They certainly have improved. Finals is on the line for Fremantle as well. A chance to play in the finals and be in the top 8. They struggled that one theoretically. And Port Adelaide got the job done as usual against Hawthorn, showing you that a big milestone can be beaten, especially for the team in place for. But it was good to see Shaun Burgoyne playing his 400th game. Look, as much as I think probably might be the time to retire, he's still going, and I think that if he does break that record, who knows what will happen in that case of that. But I still think now Carlton have to prove themselves against top 8 teams, because they've shut the bed so many times. They've lost against us, which again, just shows you teams that are supposed to beat, they're not beat. But you know what? It's called 4 quarters. If you can't play 4 quarters against Geelong, you hit hard. So Carlton aren't going to play finals now. It's too late. Got to hit form at the right time. Carlton haven't. And the reason why I say that Carlton haven't hit form, that they're too inconsistent. So they win a couple, they lose a couple, they win a couple, but then they lose. So realistically, you got to beat the teams like West Coast. They were a weaker team, and yet they lost. And you have a look at Sydney, who beat West Coast. It just shows you that there's no, you got to have a plan, McGovern and all the rest. It's all about how you stop them. Kick it to grass. Hold them up. If you allow them to play the cheap mark style, the kick mark style that they love to play, then the more marks to take, the better it is for them. And they're going to win games of football. It's all about having strategies as well. Defensively, you've got to be better as much as possible. Collingwood keep teams to under 80 points because we set up well defensively. We can stop teams from having run-ons, certain periods of the game, especially against Cats. Like, even though they kick got out to a lead, when we came back, we only lost by 10 points. It's a consistency to know that, okay, at times we want to go quick, but there are times when you have to slow down. And you always got to have a plan in this competition to stop certain teams like Melbourne. The plan was to stop May and Lever. Do not allow them to get intercept marks, because as soon as you do, that sets up Melbourne's attack from defence. So you always got to have a plan B and plan C as well, and that's what Carlton doesn't have. To me, it's not a convincing win. It's not impressive in what I think. You beat Fremantle, and sure, you beat Adelaide, but you play one good quarter. That it's not enough to beat a top 8 team, and teams like Geelong will make Carlton pay because of that. You got to play 4 quarters. If you can play 4 quarters like Brisbane can against the Cats, you got a big chance to beat a team like that. You do. You got to keep going. You know that a team like Geelong are going to fight back, and they're going to try and play their style of football as much as possible. That's all that. Now, West Coast's record in Geelong is pretty bad. It's 92-point belting. Got that tip right as much as anything. So you have to show on why you're a good team. and now Collingwood St Kilda. Now, we were pretty decent. Like, St Kilda were in front for 3 quarters, but realistically, right, it was a very tight game. 18 points, 11 points in the second and first quarter. So in the third quarter, that's what cost us a little bit, as well as the umpiring, because that was shocking. The amount of free kicks that went St Kilda's way when we get caught in incorrect disposal. But then when St Kilda, happened to St Kilda, they did not pay it. So they shut the bed and they did not do it. So again, bad umpiring just shows you credit to St Kilda. But realistically, the third quarter set you guys up because you're 18 points in front. Now you got to play consistent 4-quarter performance. And one good quarter, that was it. So it's still not convincing enough. You got to continue to back it up. But unfortunately, my boys lost by 9 points. And because we came back in the last quarter, we keep teams to under 80 points. When we fight back, we can really play exciting brand of footy. But there's going to be times where we have to have a plan. And we got to have a backup plan as well. We got to have plays leading up to the ball for the get out option. Can't always play fast all the time, because high scoring games, it's not fun to watch. Because it's frustrating. You can say, we had a good win. How's the high scoring? In hindsight, it's not, because you're allowing teams to score, and that's how you're going to leak. You rather win well and sometimes win ugly, and keep a team to a lowest to under a certain point, than to let teams go back in the game. And Bulldogs were too good. A 29-point win over the North Melbourne, who have improved slightly, and I think they're going to cause a few upsets as well on top of that. So, look, it is what it is in those games. Buddy Franklin turned on. West Coast are a good team at the moment. I think they should beat North Melbourne well, but they should realistically win as well, as much as possible. And as we know, Richmond are in poor form at the moment. So in that case, I think we got a good chance to maybe beat them. Look, I don't know who to tip yet. We'll have to find out for more certain games. But I hope you guys do like the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, go the Pies. And as usual, let's reach to the 100th subscriber mark. There's more videos to come. More footy content, AFL content coming out, and also Collingwood content as well. Until then, love yous all.